Moja in the money, winter in the money, and Stevie Nappy and the money, Robert Mesa, goalkeeper number one. The boy, a beshe, Yensulo Biala, the boy, a beshe, Yensulo Biala, the boy, a beshe, Yensulo Biala, the boy, a beshe, Yensulo Bialo. Ita, will be up on the back to the Samia. Yacha, will be up on the back to the Samia. Ita, will be up on the back to the Samia. Yacha, Welcome back to Conversation Code, where football meets analysis. The FIFA World Cup is delivering drama, surprises, and unforgettable drama. Is this the best World Cup ever? We live to see. I want to welcome all of you to Conversation Code. We are delighted that you've joined us. Wherever you're watching us from, just leave a comment, like the content, and also share the content. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also go like our Facebook page. We are here to break down the latest group standings, discuss the tournament best performances, analyze qualification scenarios, and look ahead to the knockout stages. Some countries have qualified. South Africa, first time qualifying out of the group from the World Cup. Hugo Bruce, the oldest coach in the World Cup. He has delivered for the Bafana Bafana. Black Stars. Ghana Black Stars. What a wonderful performance. We'll be delving into that performance also. And I'm not doing this program alone. I'll bring in my panelists as and when. So let's look at the group leaders in all the groups. If you look at Group A, Mexico is leading with 9 points. They beat all their teams there, so they have 9 points in their group. Group B, Switzerland is leading with 7 points. Group C, Brazil leading with 7 points. Brazil, Morocco, they have the same points, but Brazil is leading on goal difference. And Group D, USA is leading with 6 points. Tomorrow they have a game with Turkey, and let's see how that game is going to go also. Germany is leading with 6 points. Netherlands, 4 points. Group G, Egypt is leading with 4 points. Group H, Spain is leading with 4 points. Group I, France leading with 6 points. Group J, Argentina leading with 6 points. They've scored a lot of goals. Messi scored 5 goals already. They've not conceded in this tournament. Group K, Colombia leading with 6 points. And Group L, the group which contains Ghana, Panama, England, and Croatia. Ghana also has 4 points, but England is leading on goal difference. Most goals scored by a team. Germany has scored 9 goals. Canada scored 8 goals. Brazil scored 7 goals. Norway scored 7 goals. Switzerland scored 7 goals. And the Netherlands have 7 goals. Ghana Black Stars. Yehiti. Next game is in Philadelphia on Saturday. Maybe yes, maybe no. But guaranteed we have qualified out of the group. I have my panelist with me, Kosovo, all the way from New Hampshire. Well, to say,
Charlie, Boko on away.
me yeah. Tuesday, me say I could do any Boston Stadium in Foxborough. Me say na whole life and colored. Not feeling it the same.
Oh, Michia Ubibia or Shay, and as OT and Bibia or Shay free. Bibia, especially Honorable Yusuf Mustafa, the former Youth and Sports Minister. Yeah, he's a great personality. Michia na Masanso Adanase. Yeah.
Na Mustafa no pacho ukushano eh.
What's it because you
Eh.
Ada so share obi answer na we chia na.
Say me nti say we chia no baby sada na dey na and the Mustafa na sisi na dey.
Menyanko.
Okay,
yeah.
Hold that thought. Let me bring in Mr. Johnson from Ghana.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson. Yes, now Kosovo Boston Stadium, Ghana not feeling it to say.
What's that?
Now Kosovo Boston, now Mr. Johnson say, oh Boston, so no Ghana, now Ghana not feeling it to say.
Oh.
In fact, Ghana, I was surprised because I would say for a very long time, national Canada and Kuyi, international say a government shut up in home. Now, after Mr. Panama match, me share time and war match, and I feel with the time I go by, I don't feel the year now. I was shocked when I heard last time I said I should go and come in the phobia. But see, I said the love is back. I don't know how it came back, but I can see that coming back, and it's really amazing. Fine,
I'll mess about just you, Mammy Fa Kosovo.
Yeah.
Your perspective about the tournament so far.
Oh, so far so good.
Before tournament in the best start, a lot of people were saying a lot of things that because of one Donald Trump immigration ice but then when the tournament started, it seems like everything has died out. What is your view about the tournament so far in your perspective? Like, has it overachieved or what?
Yeah, so once again, I would say thank you to each and every person. When you have the opportunity, we are all share. I know it's late somewhere. For here, there it's only 3:25 p.m. So wherever, whoever, and however you watching us now, warm regards to you. Yeah, so the whole tournament, from speaking from my perspective, like I also had my own reservations, not about how and when and the whole thing was going to come out. So my problem, and answer my reservation was, I'm not a fan of like cities, no countries hosting tournaments, like a joint tournament hosting. So what I said, I am feeling any dynamics, it varies a little bit. So that was where that made me problem, to begin with. But I knew say once yeah hosting with America had me say, although America might not have that much of knowledge in soccer and I say football, no. I knew say once the Asha American side it was going to be fun and as it was going to be in a safe hands because the country America, no, is one of the countries. I don't think that it's one of the country. I think that is the country which is most populated. A war, a cosmopolitan. You know what I mean? Like it has so
A
many.
lot of the diversity, maybe say.
It's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
Has so many people living like from different countries. Omo piemu wa ha saying so uye bibisa na you don't even have to really make such an announcement, and as you don't even have to worry yourself bringing people, floating people from here and there and stuff. So when I heard South America was going to be the major headline for this whole FIFA 26, no, I knew that it was going to go well, but I was a bit skeptical, as I said earlier on, with this whole three nations are mobile. So that's my problem. So, but so far so good. I think that the World Cup, this particular World Cup now has led up to expectation, and I know that with time maybe we might delve into it and watch the numbers. Like it's encouraged, like it's not encouraging, it's exceeding its performance, like it's beyond description. Like I don't think that there's been any World Cup in recent times it has garnered such viewership, any attention, any like momentum, pandemonium, any like not like whatsoever. Like with a little bit of advertisement and as a little bit of publicity, the tournament has sold itself. Oshenko for a betina Moshe, like FIFA president. In a day he can watch 2 games in a day. Like
Well, like
it's
sometimes 3
unheard of.
games, and it's sometimes 3
This,
games.
this is unheard. This is unheard of. So so far so good, and I think the teams, they are giving us all of us a run for our money. Like we're not wasting money in watching the games. Like all the games, are good.
Ticketing, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm only ticketing, but I'm not go for any boarding.
Yeah.
But every time you go to the stadium, it's packed. Um, why do you think so? Because Obi has said no boarding, but every match I'm sure TV CBR is packed. You know, I feel that Tuesday so called stadium, the stadium was packed, right?
Yeah, exactly. Ticketing, like it is expensive, like compared to other games. Like yeah, born previously World Cup tournaments. Yeah, but I think that this is one of the most expensive World Cup tournaments. And BBA expensive, yeah, it comes with good results. So it was managed well. They knew what they were going to give us after this expense and as expensive ticketing at the end. And as you said, in the beginning, like just look at the ticketing. Although it was expensive, you couldn't even just walk onto the FIFA website and go grab it. People want it, but they're not even getting it. When they started releasing the tickets, and you and I know what we had to do. We had to get into a draw to be selected. I am selected and crown. So which means the attention and how people were eager to watch this particular World Cup, was top notch. Like it was everywhere. So tickets and the people sacrifice. People really sacrifice, and as especially it came in the right time, the summer vacations near at the end. And I knew that people put that World Cup thing in their bucket list. At least one should be crowned, and could be to me. I would say it's fair. It's expensive, but it's fair for the love of the game, for football enthusiasts. But this is nothing because people can go above and beyond and get higher prices of tickets for such games.
Mr. Johnson adwene wɔ ticketing so and the euphoria about the whole tournament because I know say ono wɔ Ghana and so probably we know some of the things that is happening here. Mr. Johnson, Ghana World Cup euphoria because sometimes time on board games, na be more that sometimes so na but me should be meaning say omo mpe boni the omo hwe but Osha euphoria and I saying the way you who know sana mo nso mo hu na
I am one of say before the World Cup, you be common. Now, okay, say America, you can say class the World Cup requiring every course. And frankly speaking, I never expected say World Cup very see. Here we are. It became so political. I don't know, semi strategic, just to gather some kind of wavy or what they are, but Italy, in fact, who share Ghana, I'm sure what does and million and your crime, I think it's very and state World Cup, and I'll check to see a man of Ghana, so we never feel busy, say Ghana or macho, Ghana new macho. And sometimes I remember one of the matches there, 1 a.m. in Ghana. Now, I think Argentina first match. So after the first half, I decided to take a stroll around. Kale, so past 3 rounds, as at 1 a.m. I was just like, hey, This particular World Cup, in fact, who is Zambia? I said I'm earlier. I never expected to say this, but here Americans are they are known for American football. I want to soccer. It's like I say lazy man's job with the so I didn't expect to say see. And unless the America person and you play and but Ghana has very high, very high. We share even our ministers, our member of parliament, our pastors, even the church. They talk about the World Cup. Wherever you are, when you take public transport.
Mustafa Yusuf cried me about ma on any paddy because of cry free moment, to say Obiabo Kromwa. Yes.
What we are saying is it's the river. What I say why is that come on? Ghana go to you are part of Ghana. What it's the river no was. Now, frankly speaking, what happened to Ghana to see a new kasi who say Ghana no I don't quite high politics. Politics essay, you know, maybe your money, but this World Cup, which like I say, or job so point about money. See, I live free, say, the president of Mahama, live free, say, you can be a certain Ronaldo. It's everybody is talking football. Everybody is talking football, and I'm praying, say, our national team can perform better. Celebrate this love can stay for a longer time so that we can maintain peace. Our money, Mukaka.
Yes, board into the politics in Ghana. Kosovo, USA, 6 points. Did you think that they'll play so well? Like especially first game, no money Paraguay. Like let's take USA, Canada, and Mexico. Mexico qualified yesterday. Canada also qualified yesterday, but then they were the third best in their group, so they eventually have to qualify. And then let's take the three host nations. Who are you most impressed with? And then, like, did you ever imagine that a country like Canada, this is their first time qualifying out of their group into the next stage? Did you ever imagine like a country like Canada will get this far?
So before I make call to your question, I say I disagree with Mr. Johnson. It will be about say politics no the Ghana for our boom.
So they're able to do later now.
Oh no, so me if you hold me real quick because as a World Cup, we cry almost more political than how it was supposed to be. Like instead of united fronts, no. So you monitor social media, you course social media. What I say?
Send they say so about was not a movie need that send there's now odia odini account prekwana.
And it's like I said, Mr. Johnson's who know can say my name Madian is ABR, the whole Ghana have come together, but the other side of the political divide just want to claim credit for themselves and also
why not?
The other political party they see on the man away for if they make them look better. Apart from that, they even looking to add to say to add none is what like that's not how we build team. Like,
okay, let's go to the question that three host nations, you know. Oh, we are near the you Ghana seminar near the honor film. What I say?
Okay, so so far so good. Like Obi Obeka said, why expect to say America ebe advance to this stage no no maybe anani pan who yes kakana say on say the game of soccer and I say football and then Oba Canada and so now say Oba Mexico. So the whole thing about this whole World Cup, it's about it's like a fanfare. So what I say, the longer you stay, the more you enjoy. If you are able to if you don't want your people to enjoy, and as one person will Ghana cry, fire book and if I see a gym ache, then nipa na ye bo ade na ewo ni krum. And as a nipa na wa say sika chuchu dia or dia hosti game no. So by all means, like they would someone in Bokrana, they would go above and beyond to get the needed scores to qualify. And one thing I want to send out to everyone, maybe or a bit complacent about this World Cup, and trust me, this World Cup, there's going to be a whole lot of surprises, especially when the round of 32 starts. There's going to be a whole lot of surprises by teams Abia, we never even dreamt or thought of say they could put such surprises. Wouldn't say most of the team in their first match, like those renowned teams, like they were almost triple mobile kakra. Like people just qualified at the skin of their teeth. And people also know like it's gonna be interesting, but the thing is we shouldn't underestimate anything. Once the team know a qualifier or to me the bar World Cup now, your team say Italy are going to be qualify by World Cup in there. And so who say team now are qualifying, they deem it fit to be there and they can progress to any stage, like especially the second round and as a round of 32. It's not surprising. America has put in the work, Canada has put in the work, and then Mexico as well. So I don't think they would like play loose and as on Shanghai like first round now. If they're going to disappoint their people, their fans, and the players themselves. Because as I said when I was starting, and say the longer you stay in, the more the fun. So everybody want to have fun. So they will play better and stay in for longer.
Mr. Johnson, Bafana, South Africa, first time qualifying out of their group. And I'm sure about that because I know say Nigeria, pains in Nigeria because Ghana qualify, South Africa so qualify, pains in Nigeria. And South Africa is starting, a lot of like African countries will be asking and now support you because of what is happening in their country. Were you impressed with their performance yesterday? If you were you impressed with their performance, and did you think that they will qualify out of the group? Yeah, Mr. Johnson, what's your make? Maybe Bafana, right? For South Africa, this is the first time that they are qualifying out of their group in the World Cup. And in America, yesterday they were so impressive against South Korea. I never thought South Korea would even lose the game because Czechia and the South Korea first game now. South Korea were very, very impressive in that game. I didn't think that they would even lose to South Africa, but then they lost to South Africa. What is your impressions about the South African team? I was so much impressed with their performance. They knew that Somu Winia they were going through yesterday, and after born out to Ocean Stadium one Mexico for now be good stadium one so almost cost against Czechia. No move yesterday. South Africa only just needed a win to qualify, and then they pulled through. Do you think what was the motivation and why? I know that a lot of hate for them in Africa, but now do you feel like people are going to support them since they are qualified to the next stage now?
Okay, first of all, South Africa, national team, I personally meaning say but I felt that exposure and most of them because over here with team now, most of them was South Africa. Fine, I say much more developed than most African countries. But when it comes to football, I say local players in Ghana, they can't have and when it comes to teamwork in the level, but exposure that environment, no crown, because of our first match, for instance, they were doing everything, but they were playing like, excuse me, I said ignorant players, no meaning, no.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
novice.
see, say,
yeah, novice, yeah.
One more time, so for me, for once, I believed in them. Say, in terms of more second, third match day, even if they don't qualify, we are going to see improvement. And after a draw in the second game, and I say, no, this team gradually they are picking up. What I say, and when it comes to the hate, other African countries, they normal banter because you know what is going on. This attacker in Free South Africa, but you cannot tell me say we should all hate them because of what is going on. These players are not the ones doing that. Particular people will be some junkies, so I personally, meaning say, even though some of us can't sleep, but personally, when we are watching, we are supporting. Which Africans today?
Yes.
So
I was really happy for South Africa. Yeah.
Yes, and they played really well, and you could see say they were in for the win. It wasn't as if say, oh, they were in for the win. whatever, all the touches, the passes, you could see say they knew the importance of yesterday's game. Anything that Mexico for the team, penalty say one be as sound of it. It's a right. South Africa, they fine. Me personally, they never believe in them, but most of people thought say no, will be free because of performance on Kuti on first match, especially with these 2 red cards on Munya. I felt say yeah, I bet the morality team like a crap, but I will pick up. Hugo Bruce, very fantastic and experienced manager. You cannot tell me say somebody who has been with the team for more than 5 years will be just like that. And especially when you see them play, you could see proper coaching. Just that inexperience and another area. You know, I don't want to pick it up, and I know, say even if they don't make it in the round of 32, we will still see an improvement because it is a team to watch. I am telling you, South African team is a team to watch.
Senegal, Ivory Coast, Morocco. The Oma qualified that. I think Tunisia is out. Tunisia is out. Algeria has 3 points. Senegal, African champions. On the field, the African champions. On paper, Morocco is African champions. What is happening to Senegal? I know Ivory Coast will definitely qualify. They have to beat Curaçao today at 4:00. They are playing Curaçao. They're definitely going to beat them to qualify. What is happening to Senegal? Tunisia, they almost faded. So that's a different issue. African teams, Morocco already qualified, Ghana already qualified, South Africa already qualified. Algeria might qualify. Ivory Coast will definitely qualify. 6 teams. I know Congo lost their last game, but probably if they can get if they can get all 3 points in their next game, they might also qualify. Cape Verde is out of the tournament. But let's look at Senegal. Like, what is wrong with Senegal?
Senegal team, I don't know if you heard the rumors that were circulating around that. Frankly speaking, they've been a disappointment to me. On the first 45 minutes, they were solid. You could see, say, France will really suffer. But second half, now I don't know what came, but now they've lost the match. But I still believe to say, until the rumors and the brouhaha started. It was alleged that the Senegalese coach now, they should go to the dressing room, they should play the match. Not knowing this man has been in the job without a contract. That was what was alleged. And the players were it was like the same thing as CL 2014 that was Ghana camp. That was exactly the same thing. And this CL was Senegal for camp. So on the field of play, I decided to see if indeed, but you see, in every rumor there is an element of truth. So on the field of play, you could see, say team on the party knew cohesion knew that they were lost. But meanwhile, when we come to African football, we Senegal and Morocco, they are far. We have ball, very top. So
but
you bend a bit in your progressive when we do semi-finals, and I will take these 2 teams. I believe so much said it all boils down to things outside the field of play. It has nothing to do with on-field.
I tend to want to disagree a little bit because if you look at the Senegalese team, right, from keeper to Sadio Mane, top international players. Why would you allow off-field decisions to affect you in such a big tournament like the World Cup? Like, why would you do something like that? I've heard all that is going on with them, but why would they allow something like that to bother them though? Like in just like 30 seconds or 1 minute.
Why are the goes to go to crime? Yamia won't to crime when you're exposure. Yamudi, Sika at a tiny pantem. Sika S.A. Bushia. Sika Africa is Sika in Muja. So you see, when the white, you see the Americans when they are playing, the Americans, all of a sudden follow my boy Balogun or is like Cristiano Ronaldo. You see the determination. He wants to die for America. The players on one tisa. Because this Senegalese team, check where they were born. Most of them, they came to do their jobs.
Yeah, but
And anybody who needs to be paid. But what in America I say?
But you're international. Oh yeah, top international footballer. Oh, you're top footballer. You understand? You're a top footballer. Nah, it matches. I really don't want to buy. I really don't want to buy into it. But then, like, I feel like it's they might qualify. They might qualify with 3 points though. Why not?
2014, Ghana. When this thing started, we were told, President promised just before the Germany game. Look at the performance of Mukutia. So our players in the me the last time last game, I was telling my wife who was beside me, said, yeah, look at how the English boys are singing the national anthem, and look at our boys. Senegalese, in as much as they are top players, most of them, they are not Africans. Even though they are black, they are not Africans. They were born in France. Most of them were born in France. And you know, or top Timana, maybe Anderson, left back, Sir Balogun, Sir Mackenzie, a common for support American. You have Pulisic or Bobona, the Tico, the BC or America. By everywhere, no him say, because sis here, the carrier Friday, it's every time they are demanding money. But you see, they should always look at the other side, because and this is very important. Because when you perform, just today, there were rumors said some foreign teams were looking for the signature of Benjamin Asari. Why? Because of this performance. Sometimes, even in as much as a scan, at least and also because you can't tell me say Senegal should get out of this tournament. Look at the goalkeeper, top goalkeeper. Look at the mistakes here on last match. You see, so Africa Assembly, Sika Assembly, who even can't say they are top players in the should no. I know the Sika de Titi, who you new organ, Sika, your moja, Sika de. A bit about it, no grant him here. You know, you need this, and also sometimes they should be truthful to the boys.
As when they were Benjamin Asari Assembly, so no. Yes, which is straight black to Black Stars. SM Benjamin Asari, the first local blaster goalkeeper, local goalkeeper. Wakochi Black Stars. We hit Yama. Only for life, and then they are in there for life. I say for life is for life. Thomas Partey with Declan Rice. Thomas Partey is a superb footballer. Oh my, oh my.
I bet the pain and the money, I need Jan and the money. I say, go for the money, I say, more Jan and the money. Winter in the money, and Stevie Happy and the money. Robert Mesa,
Kosovo.
Yes, sir.
Wunanawo Stadium on Tuesday.
Now, Mr. Johnson, because our main can be now all switch it to Benjamin. Sorry, so yes, I mean, so we can't see the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time needs to go. Say switch to come last stars. But yeah.
Maybe 1 minute. Mr. Johnson said Benjamin Asari, I hear one saving.
Oh dear, she said about blasters. Who do you call?
Also dear.
Call. Because Senegal for no mommy.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with Mr. Johnson on the Senegal issue because Obia per se or Donny the national colors and the national team colors. I don't know the actual population of Senegal, but Oshe quotes America over 250 million people. Near Unipa 23 pe say on Jesse on representing the country at this mundial and I said this excellence stage of excellence it only happens every
the greatest football tournament ever.
Exactly.
World Cup.
It only happens
if you're a footballer, you need to play in the World Cup. That's
exactly. It only happens every 4 years. And
yes.
You can be in the greatest of shape, best of form, by maybe 4 years in the bedroom crown, yeah, kokra yen fro and I said be bintino ubetumi akechi. And to me crowd in the first place, I would condemn this whole African countries, especially a country like Ghana. Before I as a player echo World Cup, I see a man about $100,000 to go to the World Cup. You and I know our America had say each player is receiving $10,000 per game.
And even that they are even donating half.
They're donating like
the England team.
$10,000.
Yes.
And also
we not count 5,000. 5,000 is not how they are called to offend the charity.
That's exactly. Yes. So what are they playing for? They're playing for pride.
Yes.
The pride that they get donning the national jersey. But Africa for it, and I say like Africa for no, how can a Senegalese on one your hustler on go local league with Senegal or kun sika ho ansa na wabebo waba for national assignment. So it is sometimes I see local players and then I see a cover foreign players in the moment say that you can't even get the head and tail of this matter because local player and by all means exposure now better than a foreign player as Mr. Johnson said. Benjamin Asare was saving one feeble shot into team B a hiano Europe. Say team ni hiano Europe na say onyasa call up new year. Things are going to change for him.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think say the mindset of the African team. I don't know about Morocco, ni Tunisia, ni the horns of Africa. And I don't know how Omusika Semne Omu Efe netie. But yeah, say I say yesika but we even forget about the pride. And sometimes I don't fault them. You know why? Because how are people chastise them if they don't perform? They might as well take the money and then play whatever they can play. At the end of the day, they know say now. I mean, I don't care. They see it as business than passionate gamer. They playing for the country. So if they would change their ways and at the end of the day, it reflects on Adiaoye Ewo Park.
Yeah.
The English, the Americans say a national anthem. Everybody joins hands in singing it.
Senna was stadium on Thursday, right?
Yeah,
on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
England.
Yes.
The words of the national anthem. They just miming.
The English were singing word for word, like baby Senna in England from Gwanet.
That's right.
No, it was immense. It was too much.
Passionate. They're doing it for their country.
Yes.
You feel me? I side with Mr. Johnson at this level of this whole ABR money crossing. Say and I say how and it boils down to the question you asked: how can out of the pitch issues, bring have effect on the pitch if you're ready to play for the country?
A player like Sadio Mane.
Yeah,
a player like Eduardo Mendy, a player like Idrissa Gana Gueye, top players.
Yes. Any financial issue.
Yes.
Ronaldo does that. Messi does that. They try to motivate their players. That to me the kakrano want motivate players. But Africa had it. More cry. Because who saw a special, so okay, so be man 5,000 or no, it doing so yes or man 10,000 because he's up there. That's not how we do it. Like sacrifice. I blame the whole government, officials, African governments now. They try to entice the people with huge sums of money. As I told somebody, say every Ghanaian player is getting $100,000 for appearing for the game. They thought like, is Ghana not a third world country? Anna,
Yes.
they didn't believe that, and that's just appearing for the game, winning bonus in buy, advancement in some buy. It's young one, na player about around 32 as a quarterfinals. Na player about almost $300,000. Who does that? Now FIFA no price ahina edaso.
Last no omo the pitch Baba Yara Sports Stadium pitch, and the way I now.
It's beyond say we need behu. Yemfa anya hwe local league we crampo no obi ampo nim say local league or Ghana. So what I say? I think say the FAs should find a way like omo be my boys now as a players in who say idea we know a national assignment and as a national way now yeah. Even
you know my fear, right? In as much as I want Ghana to qualify, right?
Mm-hmm.
My fear is anytime Ghana will progress, right? Mm-hmm. We forget about the main issues and we focus on the euphoria and of course when they OCE.
That's right. Like, it happened in Brazil. The government of the day had to airlift money for the players before they're going to play. And I know Brazil. Brazil. Yeah, you can do that. So what I say? Like, look at how the Americans are doing free spirit. Look at how other countries are playing free spirit. They playing for the pride of omo for omo country. Untubinka say, oh boy, like take care of a whole thing as business. You have to be paid like a huge sums of money before you step on the field to go and play. Meanwhile, also when you local player, it is scanning now. I say Benjamin Asari, and you see a tube biakra. If I scanning now Benjamin Asari, because at the end of the day, the league now all it's not even getting a quarter of whatever they get. It's assemble or camp. So only the question. Bibi Koira near their question because
Tuesday now park. Tuesday now stadium more.
Now me hopa.
And now I now what was your thought about the game? Like not game now like calling you now only me do come say you go for be share. First half new year, and what was your thoughts on the first half though?
Oh, like it was impressive, as I've said in my earlier submission, and as after the game, it was so impressive. Like I think about 99% of more Ghana, and I say Ubi or football, and I say Ubia or engaging in the sports, fraternity, would say Ghana never had a chance. So as I said, it could be sheer luck, it could be whatever we believed in, it could be how we played. And once it's the game was played on the field there, I would want to emphasize on how we played. We came in as we were coming to defend, not to concede any goals. And at the end of the day, whatever our plans were, worked out for us. We were able to hold the English, and I say English for it me hold you England for it me hold you throughout the whole 90 minutes. They got a few chances here and there. Maybe they could have converted it. But I don't think they knew whatever was happening because of this whole brouhaha and proceeding the game. A bye with Thomas Partey, and psychologically, now both teams mentally Bako I stronger, Bako I weaker. Ghanaian came in say, oh, okay, we're coming to retaliate because of how your treaty party and English for most of them were people in the Premiership party above. They wouldn't even know how to hold him and I say how to get closer to him and I say how to play v1 with him just in case Asem Kobas is here now. The press is watching. Oh, and party so and I say they kind of gave him some free role in the middle and I say in the defense to do whatever he wanted to do. So at the end of the day, I told you, this thing it was happening. It could be PR, it could be PR benefit. Ebema Ghana than say a bedroom say a affected Ghana, and it worked out. So me, tactically, the coach did whatever he had to do and it won him. But I could also say it was sheer luck on the side of Ghana.
Sheer luck on the side of Ghana. What I also say in that game is, I thought the coach knew what coach Utumu say he knew what it was to do, especially with the role of the man. Thomas Partey Hurricane so all the time. There was no time Thomas Partey would leave Hurricane. Now I be before. It's Thomas Partey Hurricane. Germany, okay. Germany won Ecuador nil.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey Hurricane so the whole time. And Utumu say na free Jonas Adjete and free Jonas Adjete and Jerome so that they can do whatever they want to do. There was Thomas Partey. I think Majinedi, pa. He's a top footballer. I know we don't have the best of squad, right? But if we can defend like this always and making one go, you do one of 16 and hallelujah. Mr. Johnson, tactically, right? What did this coach do right? Thomas Tuchel could not match him. What did he do right? Like, what did Carlos Queiroz do right?
Carlos Queiroz, we say a very experienced manager, very, very experienced manager, top manager. Now, the records are being assistant manager of Manchester United, coaching Real Madrid, and yet any other team of Real Madrid. The very first day with me, I was shocked. That was when me believe in. And you see, Thomas Tuchel there, I knew the man was finished. In the very first day he was appointed, I knew he was finished.
He's not.
You know the English team. Coach. You know the English team. Before his appointment, they were playing better than now. Tell me if I'm lying.
He's effective. He wants to win. He just wants to win. He's not about playing better. In a competition, it's not about playing better. It's about winning. And why not? He's going to win something.
You know, after the game, he asked one of the journalists, who was that goalkeeper? Who was that goalkeeper? So meaning, what I said before the game, you couldn't do your research.
Yes. And Jude Bellingham also didn't know the Ghanaian coach. Yeah, an interview. Or see later, no go say he was a former manager of Manchester United. And hold on, I say you guys are complacent. Yes.
Yeah, they underrated the Ghanaian
team. You don't know anything. Yes.
Meaning the point is, they disrespected us. They thought the team they falla. I mean, that is how I see it. In as much as now there were some top players like Antoine Semenyo, Thomas Partey, which they know these are popular players, and Jordan. They still thought our team wasn't that good. But you see, I'm not saying Thomas Partey is going through a lot. Now, a bit affecting the game. I knew you said yes, what he was going through, not a bit affecting the game, but the performance now apart from even in club level, any national team, it's not because he's not good. He's being coached by a different manager, a manager who doesn't believe in like defensive midfield. We have real manager now. Only player that say we have DM. No, only midfielders now, central midfielders, and offensive midfielders. It's Thomas Partey.
But Villarreal, he's competing with the Senegalese player, Gay. Gay. Yes.
Yes. That guy, he's more offensive. What can I say? I know, Villarreal, no more. It is here. Thomas Partey, Simeone, he performed. Why? Because I've been a more specific role. Say they but and that is why Thomas Partey excelled in both Atletico Madrid and Arsenal. Now, Ojam should be national team now. I say our preference for that if the winner banner will be uncover. Nti Oba national team na ye criticizing since you qualify 2022 on Yadia or Kunu, and I knew that said he wasn't the problem. Personally, I knew he wasn't the problem. It was because of the roles he was being given. Sebi, what is square peg, echo say round home one, you suffer. I know they will say in our subsequent programs, because these countries and people need to be arrested for bringing Utuadu. But you see, the quote, he proved, say, he's an experienced manager when you compare him to Thomas Tuchel. Obe start game, he knew, say, a branch of Calibri. Though he's a central midfielder, he can also play as a right back. So he decided, say, okay, Thomas Partey will sit in front of the back four. Now, in defense, when we are defending, it's going to be back five because Calibri will fall back to the right side. Now, so in terms of defending, on also back for a branch of the let's say he knew exactly what he was doing. Now, Thomas Partey, just as you said earlier, on the target and Hurricane and it's Bellingham. It's that day those two players were out. And when you want to kill or destroy the English team, just these two players, when you finish them, you are okay. And it's playing Madueke, I knew Madueke was never going to be a problem for us. Because he plays for my team. I know so when Bukayo Saka came, that was when I realized, we are in danger. And he did. You see, Thomas Tuchel, in as much as we can't earlier say he was finished, maybe it was too harsh, but he's also a top coach. He realized, Ghanaians are too defensive. Low block on team opinion, they like so he decided to bring in Marcus Rashford, Eze, and Saka. These two changed the game. I don't know, so realize these three players by now for the ball, I am dangerous. Oh, yet you. Now, especially Saka ball now. Benjamin, if you put that ball, any other goalkeeper, because it's seen a pair. We had the way of stretching, and I said, oh, Peja ball will be said. It's you put in it there, frankly speaking, you see, if you are watching us and you don't believe, say, coach, you need to rewrite your notes because Ghanaians are playing proper coaching football. I am telling you, our team before the tournament, I don't know if you and Kosovo make this statement, but by me, I said this is one of our worst teams. I had to call such a major tournament because some of our players now, the top defenders were out. Jiku Salisu out. Now, on the wine bar, I get a ball in some boxing. Jerome, somebody who British born was said, I'm taking ball there. But this coach came in, and all of a sudden, these two are playing like John Terry and Ricardo Cavallo. I said, Rufen and the name Vidic. So they understand each other. Is this not proper coaching? All of a sudden, Gideon Mensah, Madueke Dimension, Saka to me for ball. Is it not proper coaching? Now let's come to player. This guy, Inaki Williams. Frankly speaking, that guy, I don't know. Maybe.
I think this is his last. This is his last call up for Ghana, though.
Exactly, the guy. We've given him enough chances. Maybe times I am maybe times I am there are times where we are defending. You see, when the team is defending, you don't really get to see the best of your players because we are defending. How do you expect to see player play off leg? Because we are defending. You see, some are saying, I was a coach in opinion. No, this is tournament. If this coach is going to play this way for us to get to the finals, so be it.
Yes, so be it.
So be it. Yes, but you see, this man has proven, said, I'm repeating once again, a coach evermore. So one thing I know I cannot advise him, but one thing I make me actually maybe you see, Juju Mami, eventually you see the issue. Who himself was a son Jordan Eddie. Prince Edubem.
Yeah.
Yes. At that point of time, or realize he said, this English boys will come at us. Now, if they will come at us, then we will also float the ball. Now, you float the ball now, player Ben was or dinner, because you know, say Jordan on yes hammer.
Yeah, I felt I felt saying because Brendan Asante Bema is going to be perfect. You understand? They similar quality, similar quality.
Refi as someone now come about Asante. So say Asante height and then guys, Asante's like match win, guys know what advantage over him. So that's also tactical.
Yeah, we get it.
Exactly.
We get it.
I'm telling you, and pushing the press conference, you see, the man knows exactly because when the starting 11 came, the question was, this man, why? What the Fatawa been more best game? What the Brandon been more best game? But and then he started one for one goal. Not knowing he knows exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
So you see, I can't part of the game now. Saka and Rashford is a very good pressure. Who realized another change he made? He took out this same Edu because he realized I don't need you anymore. I needed to at least see a draw. So he took him out. Not the Barbara money, ever can Gideon Mensah because you could see said now all sitting there FAO. Because time ago, Rashford won. Sanaya was able to do a bit until I'm so yellow card. So coach realize no we are red card be my asubesi. No, they upon prepare them ebesi. And that guy who's upon prepare every year on the line clearance be. Bobby a room
Yeah. Magay, I had the ball and come crazy. So yeah.
Yes. You do our team is not bad. We only needed a proper coach, and that is exactly what we are seeing. I'm just praying, say, the next match, obey any the selection rights, any the tactics right. Croatia shouldn't be a big. They will come at us. You know, Croatia will come at us more than the way England coming at us because they need a lead.
Of course.
I think.
Yes.
I think say now Croatia will try and beat us because the English even could not penetrate to us to beat us. But Kosovo, Prince Edu Yelini Bemu, in the film in the last minute, right? I was thinking that's a perfect change, right? But I'm saying now the coach should explain to him that it's not because of chance not saying anything in the film because normally probably he might get it to his head that because of master chance in it. Do you think the coach will explain to him that because of this and this and this in a Saturday prediction about the game here day? Mamini Kosovo we now Mr. Johnson. I'll take your last words. Kosovo. Let's talk about the change. Prince do change.
I'll start from where you just ended with my prediction.
That's how far SM. That's how far SM no FM kakra mami. Bye.
Okay, it's with my prediction of the game. So Saturday is going to be the actual test for the guys. So what I say, Saturday is going to be like a cracker for the guys because Croatia is coming in like a wounded lion, and the Croatia, how responsive they are between Omone England, like they were all over the place. Abia Lakna and
Aura
because Osha statistics and so with Croatia, like they go past round of 16 in most of their World Cup engagement they've had, and at the end of the day, they have something to prove on Saturday. So you come in against somebody or here, so you also prove BB. So I can't predict, like mean to predict. It's because I may predict, I'm sure I'm my bias. Now Ubia catch them say patriotic, like patriotic Ghanaian, and the major for the game to unfold. So the only caution I want to serve to every Ghanaian and us, especially the people closer to the team. And as we've been saying, I don't think the coach is just a mere coach. He would just let this run into his head. The draw would run into his head. For him, and I said for me, one thing I've observed about the coach, and they say he takes it match by match. On gather matches, you want to play them at once. Every match beyond the dynamics and how he want to play it. So I know it's a back room, why maybe a yes or yeah. But guys, nobody should be complacent here. at the end of the day. If Uncle Mr. Johnson to me cheche you kakra about say, are we there as and I say 1 foot there and I say and I'm that like I'm a bit confused about
we're good.
You know,
so as I'm let
me know can be say like worst case scenario.
We know we're good.
Yeah,
we are good to go. We are good to go. Ghana is qualified. We are good to go.
Whatever the results is, my predict who will be playing in the next game, and nobody want to have a tougher competition. And I said
that is it.
So I would say the guys shouldn't be that much complacent in their Saturday game. They should just keep their eyes on the ball and play their heart out as like patriotic people. They shouldn't even be thinking about Sika Seminesa and Newman. And about
last question.
Yeah.
Last question. SM is the greatest Ghanaian keeper ever, right?
How?
Okay. Mr. Johnson.
No. Mami, yeah. Say like you were assembly. I don't want to be harsh. Yeah, but you were assembly. I can say sometimes you can have a field day. If we continue to attribute this whole thing to SMR, it's going to get into his head, and we would have ourselves to blame in the future because he's yet to be tested. Although he's played against tougher attackers, to say Hurricane,
Saka, Rashford, Jude Bellingham, Morgan Rogers.
And I said, how many shots now Sam Kofu against him? Most of them, like they were stopped right at the midfield, defensive midfield before we do defenders in the crowd. He did a couple of saves, which are encouraging. We have to pat him in the back, say, but we shouldn't blow things out of proportion. Say he was the superhero in Sida, and I say Obiani Bida. Like he's living up to expectation. He should also think about what he want to achieve in future, because Mr. Johnson said Team B say
Toulouse for France.
We have so many players. Competitions like this brings them out, and then at the end of the day, when they are brought out now, they are even nowhere to be found. We can talk about Olele, ABC Olele side, Dominic Adiya. So many, like a lot of them are competitions, Emma, they got the attention that needed to be got. But after then, Omo into me and progress and go baby Omobeko. Best of luck. I don't know, say if we're going to meet again before the game starts. Maybe I'll say best of luck to the guys. They should keep their fort on, and then they should play their heart out, and they should play it's the final. They should play this game as it's the final.
Are you going to Philly on Saturday?
I should be there.
You should be there, right?
Yeah, God willing.
If you're going to be there, I'll meet you there. Mr. Johnson, your last words.
Okay. Mr. SMD, they did not surrounding I understand where Kosovo is coming from a professional angle. I think what he's saying is right. But Sunday they didn't Kosovo because of Yemi normally be normal almost 30 years before the World Cup. And I say Nanka Uku be down for now. So people are just happy for the guy. Be it me that 8 games, some qualify for World Cup. Now the World Cup also a Kurasini don't even go America. Who are Hurricane or referring to end up. You see some of these things, and then I did deny the ABBA. But you see, some of us are living Benjamin Asare for about 3-4 years. That guy is other poor one. Say that Kosovo can. I said, "Boy, no, so you don't even know whether he's a good goalkeeper or not." Those shots now was a back. So I said, now so when they tell me one the gear money, right? I'm not getting yellow. I'm not. That is one thing about him. It's very strange because you're in that goal. All the shots they were blocking it. It wasn't even going to him. What I said, but you see, the boy is a very good goalkeeper. From what we are seeing and from what we've seen, he's a very good goalkeeper. I'm managing to do the team because Ghana they want over goalkeeper be an old liberty professional entry. Yeah, man, chance our Black Star, but I F and Nancy. That was his end till today. And it's instead of Ghana for the to say team you go ye ticket to play kunka to be a money be, to be a money source possible, to Obi and because if these things are going wrong, and it's a best Croatia game, in as much as I are qualifying, and yet Trosa, and yet easy, we need to win. Personally, we need to win Croatia. We shouldn't, because at there, England, there's possible to Panama more than 2 goals. So we need to win, because it's likely we are going to meet either Portugal or Colombia. And these 2 teams, they are not small teams. What in America I say? And they're small teams. So let's just win our games, and then because we are with a very tactical coach, and it's must say boys and say 2 games, with 1 goal there, it's not enough. Croatia about 2 games, was said 3 goals. Was said 3 goals, but we're conceding 4 goals there. But at least he has been able to score 3. And to be able to set 3 there, let's say in 2 games, average we should go 1.5. What in America I say? And it's and I will say we have nothing to lose. No, we can decide to play a low block. But you see, Croatians, they are not like the English boys. The English boys were confused. You see, American with 30 seconds. English midfield, an English team, they play Anderson and Declan Rice. Anderson, in as much as an English person, he plays for Nottingham Forest, below 10th team. Performance yet. Only sa exposure na say team ball low block, I wait in them incisive passes. Only be that. What in America say? And it's even no, one say they were struggling. The Clarice, better say yeah, on small 50-50 because of Arsenal no per low block. A good time maybe Arsenal so face team low blocker. Maybe he can do some one but position on to me mass passes. So I knew say they were going to find it very difficult to penetrate because who are those midfielders who are going to do it? The possible ones are now going to almost some later in the game. And it's and on the deep boy, but Modric, he has been there for so many years. Kovacic, he has been there for so many years. Kovacic played for Chelsea.
Ivan Perisic. Yeah, played for Inter Milan also. Played for Real Madrid.
Exactly. He knows when to open up teams who are playing low block. Am I underestimated too? Better say we 41 years, but you see, experience when it comes to football, it counts. Ronaldo, meaning maybe a free second goal by experience. When Messi first goal, maybe you're not on. You see, experience. The football here, I have to before big age and
Ghana. Mr. Johnston, Ghana. Mr. Johnson, Ghana, Croatia, who is winning?
We are winning by a goal to them. Just a goal.
A goal to them. Who is scoring that goal?
Just a goal. Special.
Yes. 1 goal.
What's it?
Thank you. Own goal. Okay. Moon is strike or go one.
Who's scoring the goal?
Yeah, who's scoring the goal?
1 goal. Your best answer.
Mami Fama Nusi.
30 seconds.
Yeah, so 30 seconds. I better my opportunity.
Mami kind comments way na Obianfa na Nusi 30 seconds. Ground-based TV official say more fire. Success Pistol say wow, nice podcast. Success Pistol I say I'm an Asu folk fan, but I don't think Benjamin Asari is the best keeper ever. This is the first competition, so we cannot compare him to other keepers. Yes, I think the Success Pistol also add in the comments about. I think that anyone watching and or you can leave your comments. Thank you for watching and share. Coach, last words.
Yeah, so hallelujah. No man crucify him. When say Mr. Johnson can say yente o makokreku. Your friends are makokreku mante. Your friends
Ket.
Yente Randy Yabe. They've gone to sleep because like the Ghanaian things
we are winning, so everything is cool.
So if you're in the team and as a team neho, that's a unim say uni tough scanner. Prepare for that because Ghanaians are going to come at you when you fought. As I said, I will thank you for giving us this opportunity. I may express your views and your ideas about the game football. And then one mammy trend nipa me ko baby koso. And then you say I rusty bar. Yeah, we hold muntine.
Kakao.
Mechia.
Your friend Mamumbra. Your friend Mamumbra.
Oh, yeah,
Your friend Mamumbra. Which minister biom?
Try and some chichi aba.
Success face no say na. I think Ghana will lose that match. I success will come back. Anytime we come back, come on the page and let's see if we will lose the match or not. Which minister now?
Yeah, Mechia minister. Minister, former minister. Emrene Sona say Nyamia Duma na Nyami Bio Kwan, Obesamba back. Like what boy Juma pa.
The best post minister.
Botema is was on one
all African games unprecedented. Adrian Bu also
Ghana or Russia. Or something the Ghana or Russia.
Yes, all African games in Adrian Bu so sanya na say Adrian Kwa munye bindi no. Mr. Johnson.
That's right.
Yeah, Mustafa Yusuf and Ekong.
A great man. Like and you said you're madam for an answer meeting that man. Kofi Adams so yeah dear. Baby, I saw on so on the field of play.
Don't go there. Mr. Johnson, Chaso.
Oh no, I mean,
no.
What's like? Oh, to where's the means? I say,
what's it?
Michia Kofi Adams.
Oh, Kofi Adams. Kofi Adams. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson,
Kofi Adams, and as I said, like we thank each and every person who is logged on here. And Mr. Johnson, so why I dare say, we Gina so only at this.
Thank you very much.
Why I dare, Obeti and Kana Bibia, I fine. Listen, so hey, me why?
Come on.
The important part, no, Betia wifey say, Eja. Or also abo ichibai wabo michibai se membet na se Mrs. Woodenso michia bibia will be ano ebeshia ofili as he said
why not
whom you feel afraid me
o se me no na eko
okay
yeah just ubechia yire na chia yire na ko ana obechia minister bi
me tie phone na be kasa sira mo page no if more person grow more we can grow it by ourselves more say in as much as a program na so mutie no say bibi achia na bibi ankoyi more dey na mutie na mo like page no so na share na mfa. We want to grow, but we cannot grow alone. We need to grow with you. And the best more dey na supporting e we kwan na so I like say we need to be ankoso na emwa Ghana dia sports dia near Ghana economy now being added. There are so many things going on in our mind by me game no ko yi no ama bia ayi team the fans no more than them what na ichia to say can but I have been place me and there was the other ones also so I am tentem yen na enko yi what I enten koda since I want yi am I dan ko so
Mr. Johnson nyamisha ya da super Mr. Michia Mustafa Yusuf your friends your
okay
ba mi se be share no feel oso chiawara Kofi Adams remember we are going to feel you on Saturday. We are going to bring you all the tidbits, all the little bites on the game. Follow the page, like, leave a comment, and also share. Success Pixel, thank you for watching. Crown-based TV official, thank you for watching. Anyone who's watching, if you can leave a comment, we'll just big you up. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Kosovo, for coming on. Thank you for also Mr. Johnson. Thank you for coming on. Ufi Ghana at all, but you've just logged on for us, so we thank you. Michiami Sinyamabi Dede Nikojo Michiao. Thank you for also watching.
Oh, you need Jan in the money. I say, go for the money. I said, more Jan in the money. Winter in the money.
After Philly, we'll come and dissect the game again. There is nothing free on this earth. There is nothing free on this earth except the salvation of Jesus Christ. We'll catch you on the flip side, all of you. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Yata